The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Up from secondary, Diamador Lenore with the stop. From the 24 now, here's second and 6. He'll look to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
It's third down. And 6 yards to go.
He'll drop to throw. It's complete. He's got Kupp. Now inside the 25. And he will take this one in. 76 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Cardinals are on top. It's 14-10. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. The Niners offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They're going to settle for field goal attempts on these first 2 drives, a make and a miss. So they'll go to work here on their third drive. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. That one's good for 29. First and 10 now from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And good running on the return. That'll help him out. Has the ball right around the 45-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down.
First down, Cardinals.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
18.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Touchdown.
That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Once you get down into this part of the field, most teams call it the red area. You have to finish by capitalizing with 6 points. Anything less than that feels like a little bit of a letdown, and after that sack, their chances of coming away with 6 get a lot more difficult.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is third and long. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. And this is going to go out of bounds, but it's a moot point really because it ends up being a turnover on down.
You know, Mike, with the importance being placed on yards after the catch, we're seeing more and more guys really emphasize turning into a runner as soon as possible. And, of course, it's a critical part of today's modern offense. But the part you have to remember, the yards are never more important than protecting the ball, so it needs to continue to be stressed. Yes, we want the big explosive play after the catch, but never at the expense of the ball.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the handoff, it's Henry. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And it'll bring up second down. Back to throw. Take a shot. Downfield, looking for Pup. And that is incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And
he's going to have a Cards first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first half. They'll look to throw again. He's got it about the 8, and they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Back to the air one more time. He's got his big tight end, Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Arizona. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Cam Little to kick off.
Little now, following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. First and 10. Purdy. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Pullman.
They'll take over at 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. The throw on the run is complete. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. action. He'll set up to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up the key third down?
It is 3rd and 10.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Catch made, right side by Wilson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
1st and 10.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10.
Now, faking the give. That is caught downfield by Kupp. He's still on his feet, and he will go all the way. Cooper Kupp, touchdown, LA. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point
Now, off the
conversion.
bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Throwing to open it up is Darnold. Oh, and they come after him right away, and there he goes on the first play of the game. Bobby Wagner in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
Every time a quarterback is sacked, everyone kind of looks around at the offensive lineman like, oh, come on, guys, pick it up. I don't think this was on the O-line at all. I think the quarterback is holding on to the ball too long. You know what they say, Mike? Sacks, those are quarterback stats.
The tight end Fant in motion. They run with Walker. Oh, the ball's out. And the Rams come up with the recovery.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, like, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The Rams offense ready to take over once more. They trail by 2 and will start this drive with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Nick Imawari, the rookie safety, in for the sack.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll throw out of the gun. He's going to look deep. Going to Cup. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this all away as it brings up.
Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He'll step up and run this.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. It was slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line of scrimmage. But that's it. It'll be 3rd down.
A loss of a yard. It's 3rd down. 3rd.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Here come the Rams as their offense drops back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. Not quite to the end zone, but in great position out of bounds at the 3. That is a big gainer for the Rams. It covers 63 yards.
For the field goal. A 20-yard attempt.
Little's kick is good. And the Rams will cut the deficit down to 2.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Here's Steven Sims to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense, running back Zach Charbonnet, set to go again. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. It is Max Crosby there to wrap him up. Ball on the 27. Here's second and 6. On play act. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And the Rams come up with the recovery. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Throwing now from the gun. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third down and 10.
He'll drop to throw. To the goal line and in. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Rams. That's his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Seahawks offense, 1st and 10, getting ready to go. Second half begins with a run by Henry. Still moving. Still going. Inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. 121 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They go play action here on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. So 2nd and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down and goal from the 1.
Off the play fake. Gannon. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Call it a big loss of 10 there. And it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Back to throw. Gannon. And it's incomplete. They cannot. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. A shotgun handoff to Henry. Oh, nice move. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 78 yards on the ground now for Henry, and he's got a 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Seattle.
Here's Moss as he'll get it on the jet sweep. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. Now second and 3.
Brings up second and
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
touchdown, Seattle.
Cooper Kupp, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Well, after another passing touchdown, I don't think it'd be an understatement to say that he's in the zone, and I believe he likes it.
The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2.
The score, Seahawks 29, Rams 28.
He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space.
So 1st and 10, and the Rams offense gets ready. Off of play action. Here's Stafford.
They'll get this one complete to Atwell.
So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Stafford.
Open man is Atwell, complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it'll be second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Throwing again is Stafford.
This one swung out to Williams.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. 3rd and 7 now.
Offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and hold that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
The Seahawks take
Now
over
we'll see what this
1st and 10.
Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. Looking to put a drive together.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Off play action. Gannon. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Back to throw again. Going up top for Cup. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going.
Some guys just simply have it, and Randy Moss is one of those guys. His big playability, once again on display right there.
That's what he's known for. He averaged 15.6 yards per reception during his playing days. Highest touchdown, Seahawks. Brock Bowers, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Seahawks have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Now for the point after.
For the extra point.
It's good, and it is now 21-7. That time a 6-play drive. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. So now Stafford and the Rams down by 2 touchdowns. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. Throwing is Stafford. That's quickly to Atwell on the slant. Here's a 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Stafford. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Stafford. And that will be incomplete as well. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. Here we go. This is 4th down. effort. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. That one looks like he'll throw here. Open man down the field. It's Bowers. And touchdown, Seattle. Black Bowers with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Seahawks have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. First play of the game, first throw of the game. He's going to test this secondary right away. He's got it! And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. The point by Little is good. And the 49ers will cut it to a 2-point lead.
49ers 19. Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. Now Murray on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Oh, what? From the shotgun, it's Murray. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Murray. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
In formation for the Cardinals.
This is taken at the 25. Oh, looks like he may have had a seam for a moment. He's taken down after a solid return. The Niners offense and Cooper Kupp heading back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll take a shot. Downfield, looking for Kupp. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Got his man at the 6. And he's in. Cooper Kupp, touchdown, 49ers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. Man open, here is Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. To throw is Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to bring up second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Shotgun now from Murray. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing now is Murray. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
And no return here. Where will they spot him? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change? Touchdown, 49ers! Randy Moss, 77 yards. And the Niners have taken the lead here this third quarter. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay.